Hi there, Sarah the Sassy Stoner here. I'm coming to you with a new tutorial for this eye look right here. If you like it and you're interested in learning how to do it, stay tuned. Okay, I've already prepped my eyebrows and my eyelid. I just used the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer on my eyelid. And today I'm going to be using the Disney Mickey and Friends Truth Be Bold palette by MORPHE. Okay, now using a fluffy blending brush, we're going to dip into this color right here, Big Dreamer, and we're going to apply this to our crease. Blending it up just a little bit onto that brow bone. Okay, now using a smaller, dense brush, we're going to dip into this color right here, Play It By Ear, and we are going to pack that color in on the corner using a little like a V stamping motion and bring it out just slightly. Should look something like this. Now using that original blending brush that we used for the lighter brown color, I'm going to go ahead and blend this black out. Now as you're blending, be careful not to bring the color up too high and pull it out just a little bit over your crease. And you can blend using circular motions like this or back and forth motions. I personally like to use both. It just depends on the section of the eye that I'm working on. Now I'm going to take this white eyeshadow primer, apply just a little bit on the back of my hand, and I am going to make a half cut crease using a small flat angled brush. Okay, let's talk cut crease real quick. If you have never done a cut crease before, there's a variety of ways to do it. There's no wrong way as long as you get the result that you're looking for. I would start at the inside corner of my eye. This is for a half cut crease. Inside corner of my eye and go just on the outside of that iris. And with the crease, the cut crease, it should be just above the fold of your hood, the hood of your eye. Now when I do cut creases, I usually like to clean off the lid, the portion of the lid that I'm going to be cutting, and I use makeup remover or Vaseline to do that. Unless there's just a little bit of pigment on the lid, then I'll be lazy and I will just use my eyeshadow primer or concealer to cut the crease over whatever shadow is already there, like I just did tonight. Now using a small rounded dense brush, we're going into the color Stop and Stare, and we're going to just pack this color onto the inside portion of that cut crease. Next up, I'm going to use a small tapered brush, and I'm going to go into the color Made You Look and pick up just a little bit of that pigment and apply it to the center portion of the cut crease. We're trying to create an ombre or gradient color look. Next up, with that same small tapered brush, we're going into the color Bat Those Lashes, and we're going to finish up that ombre look of the half cut crease using this color on the very end and blending it ever so gently. Okay, now using that same brush that we used for the black, the Play It By Ear, we're going to tap into that color and we're going to apply it just at the end of the cut crease and darken up this black that we have right here using a tapping motion. Using a large rounded blending brush or dense blending brush, I'm going to tap into this white, the thumbs up that we used in the beginning, and just blend out this black to where it looks less harsh of a line. And again, you can use circular motions for this or back and forth motions. Now I'm going to go in with this Rachel Zoe Lorac highlighter and apply it on my brow bone using a cosmetic sponge. You can use whatever highlighter you have as long as it's a really light or white color. And I use the sponge because when I press using the sponge, I notice that it shimmers a lot more. Okay, now I'm going to go apply my eyeliner and lashes, and I'll be back to finish the look. Okay, eyeliner and lashes are on. Now I'm going to come back in with that dense brush that I use for the black, the play it by ear. And I'm going to just add some pigment to the eyeliner line using a tapping motion, bringing it up kind of like a V or a triangle, like up this way, back this way, down towards the eyeliner. Now using that small tapered brush, I'm going back into the pink, the eyelashes, and bringing that in just up under the eyeliner from the outer corner of the eye till it's about directly under your pupil. Next, using the same brush, I'm going into Stop and Stare. That's the first pink that we use. And I'm coming in about 1/4 of the way through and bringing it to the other pink and blending it in until it creates an ombre effect. Now coming back in with the Lorac Rachel Zoe highlighter, I am going to add just a little highlighter to the inside corner of my eye, like so. Next up, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara to darken up my top lashes and to line my lower lash line. This wand is big, so you gotta be careful. But I love this mascara. Now I'm going to come in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in white and line my waterline. And doing this, in my opinion, makes your eyes look brighter and wider and makes you look more awake. Now give me a couple seconds. I'm gonna go beat my face, apply a new wig, and change my outfit, and I'll be back to show you the final look.